Hi, everyone. Welcome to Leaf Rants. The Leafs beat the Boston Bruins 2-1 in overtime and are down 3-2 in the series. What an overall amazing performance from the Leafs. They outbattled the Bruins. They outchanced them. They were amazing. Maybe not outchanced, but they outplayed the Bruins for sure, and they deserved to win this game. Now imagine if they played like this for the other 4 games in this series. There's your clean sweep. This is how they have to play. Forever. My God. Low scoring game. One note here is Joseph Wall was so good. He just took a knife and shoved it into the Ilya Samsonov ever playing a game for the Toronto Maple Leafs again. That's it for Sammy. Sammy's gone. Wall, you were the future. You're my goalie. Mitch Marner, best game of the series. By far his best game in months. He was amazing. Amazing. And no Austin Matthews in this game. He's out. They're saying he's sick, but I definitely believe it's more than that. Remember when everyone was scared about Max Domi being like the third-line center? They're like, oh, he's not good enough to be a third-line center. Well, he's your first-line center, and he was amazing in the face-off dot tonight. Let's see what he was, actually. Because he was 85.7%. He was really good in the face-off dot. Tavares played 22.5 minutes, most by any Leaf forward. Least went to Reeves. Robertson didn't get a lot. Holmberg didn't get a lot. They were kind of benched throughout the third and overtime. So I can understand that. Kelly Arncrook, everyone had a really good game. Kelly Arncrook was a -1. So was Holmberg and Robertson. They were the only minuses on the team. I thought Holmberg and Yarncroke played really good games. Robertson was kind of invisible. I don't even know if he had a shot. Nick Robertson was held without a shot. That's not good. You can't be doing that. That's the entire reason he's in the lineup. Liljegren also didn't have a shot. That's weird. Riley played 26 minutes. Jake McCabe, 22. Almost 23. Wall was stunning tonight. So let's break down the game. Why don't we? Because I'm in a really good mood. The first period, Max Domi wins a faceoff like he seemed to do in this game. And Mitch Marner passes it back to the point. Jake McCabe with a snipe from the point, and it's 1-0 Toronto. And the hockey gods have finally decided to give the Leafs a break, and they score on it. Then, like the Leafs, at this point in the first, they're just looking like the Leafs should be. Like, this is how we expected them to come in here playing, like, and this is how they played. Then a big Benny hit, and, like, I don't know. I thought the ice didn't look very good. The puck was bouncing on everyone. Ice didn't look that nice, so whatever. But Marner was off to a really good start. Really good. Then Boston put out their first line. The Leafs are up 1-0 in the first period against the Boston Bruins, who are up 3-1 in the series. Boston has their first line out there, and the Leafs have their fourth line. With Ryan Reeves out there, by the way. I was a little shocked. Then, wait, Patrick Maroon got an assist on the Boston goal. Very should not have. Benny, backhand pass, goes off of Maroon's skate. The puck lands right in front of the net, and Trent Frederick capitalizes on that chance. Would you like Wall to get that? Yeah, it's a pass you don't expect. Robertson probably could have made a better defensive play there, but he's not the best defensively, so I can see how that would beat him, and it's 1-1. The Leafs get a power play. So that's not good for Toronto, because not only does Boston just score, but Toronto also heads to a power play. So that's just killing momentum. Like, everything that Leafs just built up just died because they got scored on and they got a power play. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, the power play is bad. Like, what, 1 for 17 in the series so far after tonight? That might be more impressive than going 17 for 17. 1 for 17. The Toronto Maple Leafs, how do you not score? Leafs get away with one right after the power play. I think it was David Kampf, actually. He dropped someone. He got away with it. What were the penalties tonight? 3-1. So that's not too bad. Toronto definitely got away with some. Marchand definitely gets away with them. Boston got away with a couple. Toronto got away with a couple. Boston, if you try to blame this on the refs, I mean, you can if you want. You're still up 3-2 in the series, so there's not really much of a point. Nyes made a big hit in the offensive zone too. I thought that was noteworthy in the first period. And what a start to the game. The belief is back. Like, I went into this game, and with the 2-day break and stuff, it kind of felt like, I don't know. I felt like the Leafs were already eliminated. And this is kind of, hey, you win straight and you get to move on to the next round anyways. So I kind of went into this not with much belief. I got more belief after the Revo quote, actually. I forget what he said. He was like, we don't have any intentions in packing up and leaving yet. We're still going. We've won 3 straight in the season, so why can't we do it now? And you know what? That's true. They just won Game 4 or Game 5. Why can't they win Game 6? Why can't they win Game 7? They can. They don't even have their best player. Then the second period, Nylander takes a tripping penalty. And honestly, it was a good kill. And Willie gets out of the box. They pass it to him, and he goes right off the crossbar. And it's like, of course. Of course. And the Leafs get a power play right after. And I can't even say anything because this power play was good. Like, what a save by Swayman on Riley. Beautiful plays by Tavares and Nyes to keep it in. Tavares and Marner looked like they really stepped up their game tonight. I thought Morgan Riley was really good too. Jake McGabe was good too. I thought everyone was excellent. I thought Benny had a couple rough patches, but overall, I think this team, everyone kind of stepped up. So, yeah. That's what you love to see. Nyes somehow doesn't score on that wraparound. Like, how? They have to be cursed because any other team scores that wraparound goal, it just doesn't go in, and I don't know how. I thought they scored. It's 1-1 after 2, but Leafs are clearly the better team in both periods. They dominated, man. Dominated. Okay, let's go here. So, now, the goals in their last 12 playoff games are 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, and 2. So that's not really good. Yeah. That's rough. We'll go to another thing. This is about the power play. From JD Bunkus on Twitter. Quick, find the playoff series the Leafs won. Power play success versus playoff opponent. In 2021 versus the Canadiens, 13%. 2022 versus the Lightning, 14%. 2023 versus the Lightning, 28%. 2023 versus the Panthers, 18%. 2024 versus the Bruins, 9%. And that would have gone down after tonight. They won the 28% one. Also, Mike Babcock has the same amount of home playoff wins with the Leafs as Sheldon Keefe. That's just a crazy stat to me. And then we'll get into the Mitch Marner talk after I break down the third. So in the third period, Joseph Wall lost his skate blade. And I was like, freak, he can't stand up. But it's okay. Exit the zone. They call it blow whistle. He gets his skate blade on. Then Pontus Holmberg takes a penalty on Brad Marchand. Honestly, just watch it. Even though he took a penalty, I love that from Pontus Holmberg. Also, Bruins fans were very mad that Marchand got a penalty. Or at least that's what everyone's saying. I honestly don't think they were mad he got a penalty. I think it's because the refs only gave him a 9 out of 10 on his dive other than a 10 out of 10. That was a dive, man. Holmberg definitely deserved a penalty on that. But if you look at the last one, the last play, come on. You're definitely trying to sell that, man. And that's Brad Marchand of the Boston Bruins, their captain. That's his first penalty in these playoffs. Now, I'm not blaming anything on the refs because the Leafs power play is crap and it's probably a disadvantage for them. But come on. His first penalty and it's a coincidental minor. Whatever. Coyle hits the crossbar. Coming back. Honestly, I thought from the second period it was looking like next goal wins. And then Joseph Wall with 6 minutes left. What a save. Oh my God, he's so good. Whoever decided to put Ilya Samsonov in after the second game, please fire them right now. Joseph Wall, I might have to put your jersey up here. I might have to put his jersey up. I take down. If Mitch gets traded, everyone's speculating, then, put Joseph Wall up there. Joseph Wall, huge save, man. That's my goalie. That's who we need. Then Domi and Bertuzzi have a 2-on-1, and Domi's looking up. And I'm going to grab a stick for this because I love doing this segment. This is my favorite thing when I get to grab a mini stick. Domi's left-handed. He walks in. This is Tyler Bertuzzi, this water bottle, okay? And then watch me. This is Swayman, this little puck thing. Now I'm skating towards the net. It's a 2-on-1. There's a defender right here. And I'm just doing this. Notice how I haven't looked here where the goalie's supposed to be once. One time. Pass it to him. Oh, what a shocker. What a shocker. Swayman reads it perfectly. Domi, I love you. I do. You gotta shoot the puck, man. You have to shoot it. Or at least look at the goalie. I knew he was passing that. Swayman knew he was passing that. Whoever the defender was knew he was passing that. Bertuzzi knew he was passing that. Everyone knew he was passing that. Swayman read it like a book. Not a good book, like a children's book. It was easy to read. Then a big hit by McCabe at the end of the period. And we're going overtime. "40 seconds into the game. Joseph Wall makes another huge save. Not because he wants to, but because he literally has to, because the season is on the line. Just a reminder, his cap hit is $766,000 for this year and next. Thank you. Thank you. And then John Tavares on a rush skates up on a play that looks like absolutely nothing, gets it in front of the net, and Matthew Nyes scores, and the Toronto Maple Leafs are alive. The Toronto Maple Leafs are alive. And earlier in the game, Matthew Nyes looked at David Pastrnak and said, "Go me, go me." Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I effing thought. Matthew Nyes I knew he'd have a big playoffs here. He's here. He's arrived. This is Matthew Nyes. The big game winner. He shows up when it matters. What a game from him. What a game from him. We're going back to Toronto. Whew. We're going back to Toronto. You got to step it up. At home, in front of your fans. Get them to boost you. And win. It's do or die. I believe. We all believe. I hope we all believe. That wouldn't be very fun if we didn't all believe. Like, Nyes had a really good game. It's just fitting. He got the overtime winner. Should have got a wraparound goal there. Don't know how that didn't go up. Nyes and Tavares look really good together as well. My passion is at an all-time high. Man, I sat there. I was so anxious, and Wall made that big save 40 seconds in overtime. And I was like, oh, we're losing. And I was like, wait, we don't have Sammy in net. This is Joseph Wall, the brick wall. Work on the power play. That's all. That's all they have to do. They sit there, and you don't practice anything. You spend, how long is a practice? Hour and a half. You spend that whole hour and a half on your power play, and you practice your penalty kill at the same time. Your penalty killers should practice against the power play. Why don't you just do that? Boston reads this power play like a book because they do the same thing every time. I don't know. You got to switch it up. You got to switch it up. But you know what? They won tonight. Only scored 2 goals. Boston only scored 1. Nyes goal, Tavares assist. I'm going to sleep well tonight. Their next game is... Let me check. Why does the NHL website have to suck all the time? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you use it, it's absolute crap. Why can I not just... Whatever. May 2nd. So... I don't even friggin' know. When's May 2nd? Why would I know that? Wednesday. Wait, what? What is today? Let me see. Today is Tuesday. Thursday. Thursday. Boston in Toronto. Bruins lead 3-2 in the series. Ooh. You know what? That's it for this one. Joseph Wall, you're the man. Matthew Nyes, you're the man. The Toronto Maple Leafs, you're the frickin' men. Now, there's really only one question to ask, and it's since they won tonight and they had like a really dominating performance and probably their best game of the playoffs so far, when Austin Matthews is 100% healthy, do you risk putting him back in to mess with that? Like, I'm just kidding. You'd get it if you have last year, Michael Bunting. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, then you don't, but I'm glad you're here. Thank you very much for watching if you made it this far. If you liked it, please click like. If you really liked it, then please click subscribe. Thank you very much. There's only one question left to ask. Do you believe?